A lot of people spend a lot of their lives avoiding pain. Why do we do this? What do we get from this? And what is the meaning of pain? Coming up next. Let's take a little look at our lives. Let's see if we're doing things and making choices based on avoiding fear or on going towards joy. Okay, so are you one of those people that is gnarly at the gym most days of the week, even when you don't feel good, even when you actually just really don't want to go? And there's not any real joy that's coming from it at this point. It may feel a little bit like self-punishment, but really you're like, no, I've got to do it. I got to do it. And you don't really even know why you're making yourself do it. But there's an avoidance in there. You're avoiding, possibly, the pain of feeling rejected. You're avoiding the pain of feeling insecure. So you can have a perfect body, so you can feel fit and good. Are you avoiding something, or are you doing it because you actually just get extreme joy from doing that? Let's look at your work patterns. Are you a workaholic? Are you working morning till night just to avoid the scarcity, just to avoid the feeling of being broke and not having enough? Or are you doing it because you really enjoy your work and you really just love it? Are you in a relationship with someone that's controlling? A lot of people find this to be safe because then they don't have the risk of having an opinion that would be wrong, so they don't really give an opinion. They let someone else control the show. Or are you in a relationship that's really safe? This relationship would help you avoid heartbreak because it's really safe and it's not going to hurt that much if it doesn't work out. And this person will probably never leave you anyway. Really look at the relationship dynamic. Or are you in a relationship with someone you're totally in love with and it's a total equally balanced relationship and it brings you joy? Really just take a look. What about habits? Do you have habits of regular avoidance? Are you drinking too much? Are you over-exercising? Are you in a love addiction? Are you addicted to prescription medicine, or you take a lot of painkillers? A lot of times people have these sorts of self-medicating behaviors because they're avoiding the pain of a past trauma that's never been resolved. So these are some of the things that we do, and it's not our fault because we're kind of wired to avoid pain and go towards pleasure, but when we use it in a way that we know we're just avoiding something else underneath or avoiding that feeling of pain, that emotional pain, that's when it becomes an issue because we are not going to heal the pattern until we go in. So what I like to do is remind people of why pain is so scary to us, why we've adopted these avoiding tactics. And the reason is because of the meaning we've attached to the feeling of pain. I'm going to give an example. Let's pretend when you were a little boy or girl, your mom or dad abandoned you, left you, neglected you. The misinterpretation at that time might have been, I'm not lovable, there's something wrong with me, I don't deserve love. If we never upgrade that belief, that misbelief, we never do the work on why that actually really occurred and what was going on with her or him to create that scenario, what happens is that old belief, that childhood belief of I'm not lovable, I don't deserve love, something's wrong with me, will stay inside of you and recreate situations that mirror that for the possibility of you integrating and upgrading to become whole and actually own the love that you are. But what most of us do is we see that pattern coming, we feel that old pain, and we avoid like the plague. We break up with the person that's doing that to us. We leave the person that's doing it to us. We we self-medicate, so we don't have to feel the pain of that. And really what this is about is an opportunity to upgrade that misinterpretation. But what we do is we never go into that pain to find out what I'm actually feeling. We just buy into the meaning we've attached. We buy into this fear that we're not lovable or whatever it is for you. And what I'm suggesting is we feel it to heal it. If you guys are in one of my online courses or have my workbook, you know this is the premise of all my work, is going into it. I spent many years avoiding things as well. And when I really got real about what I feel, I began to heal. And I really started looking at what am I feeling? What is that pain? And when we do that and we sit with ourselves and we have that vulnerability and that power within the vulnerability and say, I feel unlovable. I'm so afraid that that might be true. When you really allow yourself to just feel that experience, our pain starts to dwindle. It starts to lift. So the next time a similar pattern, a similar experience comes in, there's less pain. And the next time, less pain. Because you've allowed that pain to be seen and heard and felt and released. And when you do that, you can upgrade that childlike perception that's never been fully healed with your adult, mature version of the truth. And you start to really feel through that and heal. So today is about stop avoiding that pain, start going into the feeling. I hope this was helpful. If you liked it, please share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.